Kan taka kapatabat in Micronesia, palapanat taka wakbasang chocho. O weo take kan mia pain sapalimachiyak in memor melingan. Urin sambar ko ya memorin sapliki kan apwakitalar pain an take kan arechia ko met miyayer waktok lakap koy mapilik potlonger nan chiang kan. Mapilkiyang kaswetin rosan mawin aramas. Chia kap na kayo yang uyakapan yay sakan te kangpu. Talaki sika te pilsoche sika. O kay pak sika kwatutu nan sakaun way. Chia kap wach inanang kalautalar namban mayan Micronesia magkapinsalit kila songe-songen cancer kan. Nituan wataban aramas avasam sensis riake de isak. Akasaleta aramas laut nampungan sombaria isak limawo wene isak. Ong Wayne Rook, present stili isak point tayo sumok sika, present ria isak isu point tayo sakan takang pu, o present walu point ria sakan koros. Ong Pohnpei, present isak isu point wano sumok, present pa isak point limao sakan pu, present isak ria point tayo sakan koros. Ong Yap, present isak payo point payo sumok. Present when isak limau sakan pu o present isak silu sakan koros. Awang kusay present isak ayo point tuwaw sumok. Present isak wano point isu kang pu o present isak ayo ala koros. Sang nipay chikachikin sika o pu ape patati yawialar ka mga yo ang ramas en ale o chungale te sakan mengkole chop socha mawat. O niya sa wocha aramas pilpacho wanir kaswat pakan te song in suwat kan mekak uyayang paluar.
I'm a very athletic guy. I play basketball. I play all sorts of sports. Yes, I chew, but not like these other guys that they've been chewing their whole life. I chew like maybe once a day. Maybe a year, that's it. Life is so unfair. When I look at some of these guys, they're still chewing. They don't even get cancer from it. Then here I am. Just try it and that's it.
Pu pacho number kayo in song kan magangkareta cancer the group 1 carcinogen. Wewe kiyar mapu kakareta cancer ng kalaban aramas. Niyagang wiyala apuan aramas sakan takang pu aking katoke lang aramas na isongan lumong te somaw sakanakan. Mayangake cancer awa o lampera na sungok o mongyong somawin suka somawin matmataw lisayan sa insuwat sola kakasang mengolichop o songan irairim poison kan makakamela aramas. Lamba kamasawek yo pachosang ropi yo na wiyawi ni ewi monwini na way na may Micronesia kalapakatar laya. Kasalita mesang nan wan chocho main Micronesia me apel kita kaiserin awa present wanesa kisu kapinsalit tala de me kila kaiser.
During this time, I've seen that a lot, it's increasing. The number is increasing. Because when I started working, I had some data from record, and it was like 5 or 9 people, but now I know there's more than 5 or 9 people that has mouth cancer. So definitely the problem is increasing.
Maybe a few years ago, we didn't have cases of oral cancer on the mouth. Now, after 12-15 years with chewing betel nut with tobacco, we have a rising incidence now of oral cancer. Usually, patients present with pain and swelling in the gums and with difficulty in swallowing, and they complain about inability to sleep at night. So most of these cases, what we do is we just give some silocaine gels for the pain to relieve the pain, and some pain relievers, and some anti-infectives. And most of these patients are referred off island, either via the state insurance plans or the Chuk State Healthcare Plan, or those patients without insurance, they're being referred to the non-insured program. That's how we manage these patients with oral cancer.
Nia jaistakan takang pu yang agistaka kaitek kanserin awacha me aramas ang kaparki. Okay song ang kanser metwecha kanserin ngol kanserin nan chuma, kanserin lowe, o kanserin chapin wara uya chochola, nampar koros nang kanta ka kapachapat in Micronesia watch.
In 2010, my husband died because of oral cancer. He was 36 years old. He's been chewing for 15 years. We have only one son. The loss that we have is our son. His average grades is like 3 boy and up. But after my husband died, he really dropped from his grade, and he always like recall his father. He wanted to have a father in his life. So, because he was still a young boy.
I've lost many loved ones to cancer, and most recently our beloved mother. It's hard to lose one parent, let alone two.
Well, the precancerous lesions, or what we can say, the signs of cancer, it's almost, you've seen that almost maybe every 2 weeks, somebody pop in with an erosive or ulcerated cheek. The cases that we've sent off island are more like stage 4 cases. These are the cases that the treatment is more like 50-50. People might have a chance, but can live maybe less than 5 years. And on the island with no post-operative care, we tend to lose our people even far less than 5 years.
Raya mapula-pulkan ran mors ter kang po. Bagi iben kena yawan wirak o metak mayan ke. Awan metakan cancer, sota metak may ken tuwet. Utani anak kawawayara ranana wuti rater puya. Ben nei serigo sito mo itang rarang kang po. Nei serariaman takame saraben man amen tek mira laute mala nei sara malaut ko ikaw yang ram udani kang rangkang po wagi ngei iken yawan metak wairak apal o yang muman meseye ay kilkelang wai ansa waramas kilkelang meseye solar to wedata meseye men maso
Mia sangang kisempilyo nampu matangki aricolin. Aricolin yay sangang pilyo makin kareyang iray risomawin suka diabetes type 2 a inenentarala. Insulin udan anan nambaliwar po glucose da suker nan mongo engkak tuwalong nan selkan o yata ang yangin aramas. Arisoja mimiseli mual nan salin inchakan. Insulin kimpasang nakilin wasa makak maitalong songan pilkan nan selo. A betapan glucose kin wiyawita. Men intan glucose kan makin watpasang kilin sel kan puen maitang glucose en tuwalong nan sel kan. Mia eo papam te rain natmataw ma ricolin kinkak tareti chocholan suka nan sales kan sang niyar kin repela sales kan sang suka. Met makak wewe ke masuka pan mimichor nan sales kan te inchakan ay pan alata ko wasomao inchalaut. Aricolin kin karampa on aramas engkak aleta wi tegri sang nan incha. Makin ut kareta eu sang insoma matangki erythrogenesis. Erythrogenesis ye wiawitan keris kan nan wasal chikchik me alayan soma wan mongyong man so water kak alata injalaw the stroke.
I started chewing when I was still in elementary school as 7 or 8.
I have been chewing for quite a long time now, ever since when I was back in elementary school. That's when I started chewing betel nut.
On and off for about 20 years.
I've been chewing betel nut for 35 years.
I've been chewing for 18 years.
In Chuk, betel nut is not part of our culture, but people are viewing it as something that is a problem. But with the kids especially, because most of the kids are like using betel nut as a way of socializing with their peers. So I think that's why it's getting out of hands, that although our programs are trying to discourage them from chewing betel nut.
Survey ya wiya winan staten yap when aleti kawe when John Way to when arail weki otatanku po o sika techapakar. Weki po wiya chiya kasambal in John Wayne yap sangacha mass.
Most of the study participants felt that people get sick and die from using tobacco, but they knew there were good reasons to quit, and they felt there could be ways to help them to stop using tobacco. A lot of people reported that they started early in using tobacco and betel nut because of their peers and even adults who were providing these things to them. It seems that a lot of tobacco and betel nut users were more motivated to quit because of money rather than to help with their health. But no matter what the reason was, they said it would be hard because of the culture and the environment of Yap, because it's hard to stop when it's happening everywhere.
I've tried several times to quit chewing, but I just couldn't. I think the reason why I couldn't stop chewing is because of other people that chew. They chew around me. I see them chewing, so I think that's the reason why I keep on chewing.
So I have to quit in order for me to share this to my kids. Not only them, but everybody else, every kids too. I am a father that really experienced the bad side of betel nut.
My advice to the betel nut chewer, I know it's hard, but to try and stop chewing betel nut and stop the use of tobacco, both smoking it and chewing it.
And for pregnant women that choose betel nut, they can have babies that has low birth weight. For example, like also pregnant women that choose betel nut, they seem to have folate deficiency or folic acid deficiency. So it's a really big problem.
Right now, oral cancer and lung cancer are taking turns being the #1 most prevalent cancer in Yap. 60% of Yap's adult cancers are tobacco related, and just early this month, our governor declared a state of health emergency because of the rising rate of non-communicable diseases. And the increasing number of diseases and deaths are most likely due to our unhealthy lifestyle in Yap, of which alcohol and tobacco are big contributors to.
Puenta chong kamangat pan kalo kita irair kaapalin NCT kan nan state in Pohnpei. Government in Wayne Pohnpei pil ononop kuyata waktak lakay ang kwason tit da kwason net mepan inanem pitata melel kaken aramasong alete po.
In November 2013, the Governor John Essa has declared that Pohnpei State is in a state of emergency due to NCDs. So he has called upon all stakeholders to collaborate with the NCD programs to come up with a strategic plan to address the NCD crisis. Because we believe that the Department of Health Services cannot fight this battle alone.
State kan socho kalep ki arait mang bukitala kosondi to kosonatakan porang kolokol roson mauna ramas. Nam Pohnpei kausan to kausa pampembewa pemyata a kosondi to kosonna din socho sumok. Dabala pinchiakan nan winkichet iroti sakan da chungada pu nang kopukon kan. Makare yang ramas nanano kochie te pituisang nan nas puren sakapay te sumok. Te sakan pu te chungada pu. Na wen kusay stowaga no kinachkupu socho kinachkiyansari.
We don't sell it to kids because I consider Betel Nut to be the same as the bag.
Tuwen masansa na nafasamet, mechocha ramas makakuya men kalimangi, the role model. Up, uyapan kasali railta memalawlaw.
Role model is it's pretty, it's pretty low, if I should say that, because some of our leaders are chewing betel nut, even smoke. Although we do have policies around of using drugs as well as cigarette, but some of our leaders are still using these things. So to be a role model, our leaders should not use those things. That way students or even the community can adopt and then adjust themselves to these leaders that we do have around.
I think the main thing to do in terms of when it comes to role modeling and to just combat this issue of smoking and chewing betel nuts, we still come back to the fact that we should educate the people, especially the young kids.
So being a role model, I would say I can be, and I am one, because I always want to say and tell people, do not do this, but do this for the better health of your future.
It's wise to stop. It's for their own benefit, not somebody else's benefit, but what's good for them will actually good if they're family people. It would be good for their family, for their kids, and so forth. I tell them that that's how it all begins. That's how things being caught up in addiction, that's how it begins, by playing around with it. And it starts with small, you don't really know it. And that's the thing, it kind of creep up on you until you realize it and you're tired and you couldn't quit, but you wanted to. So the best thing is to be wise and stay away.
Mendajo kang buwa socho wiyak utang kisen chiyak nafasam, awiyalar chiyak naramastolar kakasorala de mesocha bang matangcha sorala. Sang niga school pan kaswet bagan, awiyawi yanger webakon, gamban rason mau o social affairs in FSM, niya ewang balian public health nan way bayogan, FSM o World Health Organization, Bangkasu kamia chukula nan nampan seri me chapta chungale pu o wan chochon aramas laut me blatar en sola sakan te chungala pu. Sang ni wan chocho lan me mekila ar chungala pu sang ni kanserinawa puya sakan te kang pu. Tala kisika te soche sika a wiye kokota. Ita me sakak wiya kasik me miyak kairor yo on Pohnpei lagap en mau sang met. Bangawit kupurkan on wiyawita pilipil me bang kolang Israel rosan mau. Kam wiyawe owangkak nan alpung o wiyamen ka alimangi mau on sapol matail serikan. Aban inanan wiyata lipalip mau on Israel maur o pain sapol mangi.